Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Nopal Boxellanos, and I wanted to talk about Triple G post-fight thoughts. And I wasn't really gonna talk about Triple G, but I did watch his fight yesterday, and I gotta say, I finally seen some improvements. He was moving his head, and his footwork was on point. I seen him go to the body. And with Triple G, is no different from other fighters. When he's in there and he's confident, that's when he's in his element. When he's in there confident against a guy he knows he can beat. That's when you see Triple G at his best. But unfortunately, Triple G got the stigma that all that goes out the window when he's nervous and he has to fight somebody that has a chance. The problem with this fight was Triple G was like heavily favored, and he outmatched his opponent. His opponent had like a 20% KO ratio. Not to mention, he looked inside there, he looked really small compared to Triple G, in my opinion. I mean, he looked really small compared to Triple G. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but he looked smaller than Triple G. The guy looked like he could probably still be a welterweight, you know what I mean? A welterweight or a 154 pounder. But I do gotta say, I seen some improvements from Triple G, and he did get some rounds in there, which I thought, that I've been saying for a while now, that's to Triple G's benefit, because, the way I view his career is he's just goes in there and tries to pull a Edgar Berlanga, just try to knock the dude out as soon as possible. And with this fight, he looked a little more patient. He looked like he could take out the dude a lot sooner. But, he got in there and got his rounds. At least I think he knocked the dude out at like the 8th or 10th, or the ref actually stopped this one. So I got to give credit where credit is due. And, even though this opponent was not considered by any means a threat to Triple G, I mean, he went in there and, got his rounds in, and and showed a little bit different skill. I guess his trainer, Jonathan Banks, is showing them some things. And, Triple G's looking good, like I say. Props to him and his camp for implementing new things, moving their head, using a different kind of bit of, using some good footwork, coming in really good shape. And we'll see what happens. I mean, there's a buzz right now on Twitter going where they want Jaime Munguia to face Triple G. And, I don't agree with that fight. I think that the fight that should be made, Triple G, we all know that he only has like one fight left on his contract, or two at the most. So they got to tread lightly with this. If the zone wants to get their money back, they should make that Canelo fight. But we don't know if Canelo's going to accept that, because he's got big plans to unify. So, you guys got to keep your eye open, because it seems what's going to happen is they're going to probably make Billy Joe Saunders, this is what's going to happen in my opinion. They're probably going to make Billy Joe Saunders fight Triple G. And, that's going to be a hell of a fight right there. Triple G versus Billy Joe Saunders. Gotta say, man, that's going to be a hell of a fight. And the best out of them is going to end up facing Canelo, probably. They're not going to make it easy for Billy Joe. He's had this easy-ass career where he just handpicked opponents. So, that's going to be the best outcome. And, and what'll end up happening there is, they're just going to, the winner of those two guys gets to face Canelo, and it might actually be Triple G, I think that's like a good possibility. All right, your boy Nopal. Everybody have a beautiful day.